Now, Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like MrBeast?
No.
Jack, do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube?
Yes.
Now, in all honesty, Jack, why?
Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun.
You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You don't think you had fun riding on yachts? Building wells in Africa? I don't know.
If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer. We'd see the fun.
Ooh.
I thought you were going to get me with that one, didn't you?
A year ago, people labeled Jacksepticeye as bitter for speaking up about MrBeast, like he was just mad for no reason. Now, looking back, those old clips didn't just age badly, they aged embarrassingly. The past 12 months flipped the narrative completely. The lie detector moment, the merch rollout mess, the AI thumbnail drama, it all connects. Jack wasn't attacking anyone. He was calling out real platform issues, and that made things uncomfortably quiet real fast. Jack highlighted serious concerns early on. Heavy, click-driven tactics, non-stop product pushes aimed at squeezing maximum profit from viewers, fans feeling let down by low-effort products, and growth being prioritized over genuine creator-to-audience trust. It all kicked off with the "Do you like MrBeast?" lie detector clip. The setup looked playful, but the responses carried weight and didn't feel like jokes at all.
There's a new way to make professional-looking viral thumbnails with zero Photoshop experience. And the best part is, this new method works in every niche. Whether you do gaming, cooking, beauty, this works for all of them. From creating custom results from any channel to literally being able to put your face on a thumbnail, it literally feels like cheating. This is the home of the AI tool where you can type in any channel on all of YouTube and it will use it as inspiration for the thumbnail it's generating. So for example, let's say you're MrBeast. You would just type in MrBeast here. Now it's going to look at all my recent videos and get inspiration from them. And for the prompt, I'm going to type in stranded on a volcano. And there you go, we now have a thumbnail with me dangling on the side of a volcano. This is perfect for inspiration, and if you do a couple iterations with the system, this is how you can literally generate your thumbnails going forward.
People laughed it off as harmless banter, but under that light tone, the criticism was clear as day. YouTube's whole balance shifted. From creators making fun content with friends to a system focused on optimizing, maximizing, and dominating attention, the culture quietly changed. Making money and growing a channel isn't wrong, but when the platform's main goal becomes win at any cost, everything else shifts with it. What creators make, how they make it, and why they make it starts to feel mechanical. Jack's message was never, "Money is bad." It was that putting money first turns creativity into calculations, while the algorithm rewards spectacle, sameness, and endlessly copy-pasted thumbnails. Every upload turned into a full-on race for retention charts. Instead of feeling like friends hanging out with a camera, the vibe shifted into something colder, still standing, but worn down. MrBeast fired back with that now famous post, basically saying, "So I ruined YouTube because I reinvested, did good."
How's it going, guys? A week ago, I launched an AI thumbnail tool to help small creators make better thumbnails, and I thought people were going to be pretty excited about it, but I definitely missed the mark. If you open up Twitter, you know what I'm talking about. And so I read all your guys' feedback, and I've been thinking a lot about it. And so we just enacted some changes that I think you guys will find positive. And so going forward, there is no AI thumbnail tool. Anyone from now on that signs up for ViewStats Pro, there will not be the AI thumbnail tool. It just doesn't exist. We pulled it down. And on top of that, I wanted to go one step further to really show artists out there that I care. If you go on viewstats.com, under our more tools section, it will say hire thumbnail artists. And if you click that, it'll take you to a page of artist portfolios where you can commission a real thumbnail artist to make you a real thumbnail.
And worked nonstop for 14 years? And to be clear, nobody was accusing him of flashy spending. Jack wasn't criticizing money itself. He was calling out the spend-to-spend loop, where growth becomes both the strategy and the storyline. When scale becomes the product, everything turns into promo for the next bigger thing. That tension just sat there, never really addressed, until the conversation jumped straight into lunch lit and nothing.
I care more than any of you could ever imagine about the YouTube community. I mean, obviously, I'm the biggest YouTuber in the world, and I don't take that responsibility lightly. And so, it deeply makes me sad when I do something that, people in the community are upset by. And I also want to put out there that I guarantee you, I have spent more money on thumbnail artists than any other YouTuber in the world. I've probably spent more money on thumbnail artists than the top 100 creators combined. I mean, I have a small army of thumbnail artists that work for me. I'm looking to hire more thumbnail artists. So I just want to put that out there, and I have no intention of firing my thumbnail artists or anything. Like, this is, you know, just supposed to help make them more effective and blah, blah. I mean, you know what I'm saying. But regardless, it doesn't matter. The tool's down for future people that sign up for ViewStats Pro. And yeah, now it's a funnel to help artists make more money. So I'm really excited. Go check it out. Hey, go to viewstats.com and click on the Hire the Artist tab and, you know, go commission real artists, help them make more money. So take care, guys.
Things showed the clash better than that rollout. 3 massive creators, MrBeast, KSI, and Logan Paul, rushed the grocery aisle with a bold pitch. A better-for-you lunch kit, complete with a Prime Mini and a Feastable-style bar. The branding was sharp. The sugar numbers looked lower. Real cheese was mentioned. But that wasn't the real issue. The problem was the framing. The made-for-kids message didn't fully match the ingredient list or the overall energy. Sodium was still up there. And less sugar doesn't mean low sugar. Even when comparing specific Lunchables, preservatives were still part of the mix, and the whole idea leaned heavily on a sports drink brand already facing legal conversations elsewhere. It followed the classic influencer product formula, and that's when the noise exploded. Everyone remembers that viral Dan TDM post calling out KSI and Logan. And from there, things only got louder. Then the pushback really hit a new level. People started calling out MrBeast over low-quality products, and not quietly either. Soon after, Jacksepticeye stepped in and completely dismantled the whole rollout with sharp, no-nonsense criticism. And once Dan TDM spoke up, that was it. There's an unspoken rule online. If you come for Dan, you're standing against a massive part of the community. That moment locked it in. Regular viewers and longtime fans weren't siding with celebrity creators trying to push low-effort products, especially ones framed for younger audiences who don't know any better. It felt like a full-blown internet protest. Comment sections turned into battlegrounds, timelines flooded with receipts, and the vibe shifted overnight. Then came the AI thumbnail saga, and things escalated again. The pitch sounded harmless at first, a tool that auto-generates thumbnails, studies successful channels, and even maps faces to boost smaller creators. On paper, it looked like a shortcut for artists and editors who constantly see their styles copied. But in practice, it felt like a trap door. Creators started noticing their names, styles, and visual fingerprints baked into the promo without permission. Jack was one of them, and his response was quick, sharp, and completely on brand. What is this? Even his logo showed up in the marketing. That line about removing the U from YouTube didn't sound cheesy in that moment. It felt real. When uniqueness becomes a toggle setting, creativity gets flattened. To his credit, MrBeast pivoted fast. The AI tool was pulled from new signups, replaced with a directory to hire real thumbnail artists, and he openly highlighted how much he already spends on human creators. That kind of course correction is rare and worth acknowledging. It doesn't erase the original instinct, but it does show there's still a person at the controls willing to adjust when the community pushes back. And that's where the real nuance lives. MrBeast the person is clearly locked in on making non-stop bangers. Bigger budgets, bigger stunts, bigger everything. But MrBeast the brand is something else entirely. It's a global machine that treats every upload like a seasonal movie release. Both things can be true at once, but that brand gravity pulls the entire platform into its orbit. When Jacksepticeye spoke up, it wasn't just about one product. It was about how the whole site started mutating to match that model. You can see the ripple effects everywhere, endless. I gave a stranger $10,000 thumbnails, hyper-optimized retention tricks, loud shock moments, and this unspoken belief that bigger automatically means better. When smaller creators try anything different, they're told it's not scalable. Since when did creativity get graded like a global retail rollout instead of an art class? MrBeast fired back by framing his grind as doing good and inspiring younger viewers to help others. And to be fair, he has proof. Wells funded, medical help supported, lives changed. But that was never the real argument. This wasn't charity versus views. It was culture versus conversion. A video can help people and still push the platform toward a samey, factory-style formula. All of that made this a rough year for MrBeast's image, especially once Jack stayed in the mix. First came the lie detector moment, where originality over branding was the point. Then came the product drama aimed at younger audiences. And when longtime creators like Dan TDM backed it up, the internet clearly chose a side, loudly. Then came the AI thumbnail situation. And honestly, nobody really understood what MrBeast was aiming for with that move. The good news? The backlash hit fast and hard, and he pulled it back just as quickly. So here's the real takeaway. It wasn't just about MrBeast personally. YouTube itself slowly adopted values shaped by his success, then acted shocked when copycats and low-effort cash grabs exploded everywhere. Jacksepticeye wasn't mad at one guy. It ran way deeper than that. For Jack, this was existential. When the biggest creator turns into a whole category, the platform stops rewarding the weird, the slow, the niche, and the experimental. That copycat wave isn't MrBeast's fault, but it lives in his shadow. Still, to be fair, this year gave some balance. MrBeast reversed the AI tool decision, built real systems to pay actual artists, and doubled down on funding huge charity projects that even major corporations avoid. Meanwhile, Jack's whole identity stayed the same. He's the guy who just hits record. He streams, jokes around, burns out, and says it out loud when he's tired. No fake hype, no constant shouting, no overproduced chaos. So when he looks at a thumbnail factory or a full-on marketing machine and says, "This isn't it," it doesn't feel like clout chasing. It feels like a gut reaction from the community. That's why his "what is this" moment during the AI situation felt weirdly protective. He wasn't guarding views or status. He was defending the part of YouTube that still has fingerprints on it, the layer made by real people, not systems. That same instinct is exactly why Jack backed Dan TDM during the whole Lunchly situation. Dan's simple "do better" post didn't fade away. It aged into a full-on thesis statement. And better didn't mean more hype, more buzzwords, or more electrolytes. It meant honesty. It meant not hiding behind community notes and not framing products as healthy for younger audiences who don't know how to read the fine print yet. So let's be clear here. MrBeast is going to be just fine. His operation is massive, his reach is global, and a handful of controversies isn't taking that down. He'll keep pulling wild stunts, breaking records, and staying the biggest YouTuber of this era. And none of this was ever about tearing him down. This was about not letting one creator's formula become the only language the entire platform speaks. A year later, it's pretty obvious. Jacksepticeye wasn't being dramatic, bitter, or personal. He was early. He said YouTube felt like it traded soul for scale. And the year delivered product drama, algorithm pressure, and even a thumbnail machine to back that up. He was never rooting for MrBeast to fail. He was asking everyone else not to forget what made YouTube fun before it started feeling like a non-stop sales pitch. Real people, real quirks, real creativity. That was the point. Now I want to hear from you. Was Jack right all along, or did things just happen to line up in his favor? And how do you really feel about MrBeast in all of this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit like if this breakdown helped, share it with someone who lives on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives like this. I'll catch you on the next one.